Hey guys, welcome to my garage, and it's messy. I understand it's messy. Now I get that. But as you can see, we use our garage for something other than parking cars in. In fact, we use our garage like many of you. Now, don't try to deny it. We use our garage for storing things that we've accumulated over time, things that maybe aren't worth anything, maybe things that are somewhat valuable, but we use it for that. But I also use my garage for actually building some little projects. Occasionally I'll build a little piece of furniture or something like that, which brings us to why we're here today. We're actually going to be, over the course of the next few weeks, talking about the concept of redemption. Within redemption, I think about these ideas of being rescued. I think about repurposing. I think about regeneration. I think about just so many things. This idea that something that maybe had lost its identity or had been abandoned or abused or neglected or somehow tossed out and thought was no longer valuable, how it can be brought back in and repurposed and significance found within that thing. And I want to tell you a little story. A few weeks ago, after church on a Sunday morning, Greg Cochran came to me. And he came up to me and said, "Listen, I want you to go out with me to my truck." And so I went out to the truck with him, and in the back of his truck, he had some lumber. And it turned out that it was mahogany lumber. Mahogany lumber that he had found while he was doing a little bit of work in an attic in someone's house over in Hinesville. And this lumber was likely, now we don't have any idea of knowing how long it was up there, but based on some packaging that we saw, it's probably been up there since the 70s, kind of abandoned, forgotten, neglected. Nobody ever thought anything about it. All the purpose and whatever it may have had in the past is no longer valid. So he asked me, he said, "Would you like to have this?" Well, I jumped on it. I said, yes, I want this. It was meant to be with me. I am meant to have this lumber. And so he even brought it out to my house. He delivered it, dropped it off in front of my garage. And so over the course of the next few weeks, I'm going to show you a little project that I'm working on that's involving this lumber. And I think it's going to be significant. And I hope that through this process, as we talk about the idea of redemption, as we talk about the idea of repurposing and finding our identity, and all of these things that happen as a result of Jesus Christ coming, that it'll be a reminder of our own lives, kind of this metaphorical image of what God wants to do in you and He wants to do in me. And all of this started so long ago, but it came to this culmination in this little tiny town in the Middle East, this little tiny town of Bethlehem. So here we are in the garage, and I'll be showing you a little bit about how this process works, and we'll be working on this project together. I'll keep you up to date as we go along. So here it is. Hang on, and I hope that you enjoy this process.